If you're living here in Gintofte, you might have seen my face hanging in some light poles, and that is true. It's because I'm running for the election here in Gintofte. And I would be honored to have your vote and honored to use this time for campaign, but as the ambassador said, that is not why I'm here today. I'm here to speak about something much more important, and that is you. Why should you get involved in politics in Denmark, and why should you engage in the local community? I often think back to when America succeeded from the British. There, one of the slogans in Boston was, "No taxation without representation." And here, we also fundamentally see why you should vote. But maybe pause for a moment and think, why am I even allowed to vote? The very fact, and many people actually I meet don't even know this, that you as a non-citizen can actually vote in the municipality elections if you've lived here more than 4 years or if you are an EU citizen. That is because this election affects you in a very different way than the Folketing election does. The local schools, where your kids go to school, I visited a school and I was appalled by the facilities, and you wouldn't think that we are one of the richest countries per capita in the world. Everything from the school bathroom to facilities in the classroom. This is also where your kids go to school. The roads you take to go to work. And more importantly, the service level that you get. I was also astonished by another fact, which the ambassador told me on the Republic Day, that Indians and the Indian community in Denmark is paying the most taxes of any community in Denmark, when we also deserve to get a say in how those taxes and that money is used. We should also benefit. When I first went into politics, I did so because I was tired that, okay, some people are taking some decisions that I disagreed about, but what was I going to do about it? Our party leader is the Foreign Minister Rashtriya Rasmussen, and he told me that if you do not vote, you lose the right to complain the next 4 years. And this very sentence made me think, not only do I need to vote, but I actually need to get active and involved. Now I do understand, some of you here cannot vote in this election. And you might think I'm not speaking to you, but I am. You can, of course, the most powerful thing you have is to vote, but you can also get involved in other ways. You can find a candidate. We have a brilliant candidate here in Odense, and support them. Of course, there's a monetary donation. You can donate money to them, but you can also just help them. Stand with them when they are standing in darkness in the Danish winter at a station, dealing pamphlets out to people, or take 100 flyers to put in the different, in your community, in the different inboxes there. There's many, many different ways. And then do complain, actually. Do complain if there's a hole in the road outside of your house that you think this needs to be fixed. Do complain if you think the services that your kids or that you yourself are getting are not good enough. This is your right as a democratic citizen of this country. Now, also in respect that I think there's 3 more speakers after me, I will not make my speech too long. You can find me afterwards if you have any questions or if there's a Q&A session at the end. But please take it with you that my mission tonight is to make sure that every single one of you either votes or helps a candidate in this current election. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for watching Indiavision. Give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. All comments are welcome. Hope to see you soon.